right, and I believe we are good to go, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going. What's it called? All right. So, how are we introducing this? All right. We are we are your hosts. I am Gemini. That's Shav. Way to bring the energy down. But all right. It's cool. All right. So, uh, yeah. So we really didn't know what the fuck this podcast was going to be about. So we're just going to be chilling, just saying some stories and shit like that we see on the internet for the entertainment of the people. Uh, we are for the people, by the people, and we will die the people. But at the end of the day, we're still here. Uh, hopefully. So, I know you guys have your thing set up. Who wants to share their story first? Well, I saw a little bit of it, so don't think that like what's it called? I haven't heard of that. Uh, now, uh, what do you know? Is like is they just shot him like or there was a crime, quote unquote. Oh, oh, okay. So this was just like a personal attack kind of thing. Okay. Oh, I'm judging. I'm judging. Yeah. Well, well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. OG, I'll have to edit that out. But what's it called? The police, um, their whole motto is protect and serve. But if you actually look at the oath they take, it is not protect and serve. It is just to serve. They're they're not there to protect anything. Yeah, basically, like they're not there to protect anything. They're there to serve the commissions. You know, it's like basically it's a business. That's what one thing that I always tell people. Like the police are a business. You know, it's like yeah, exactly. And then like I don't know where this was at. Do you know, Ra? I mean, Shaft. Do you know where this was at, Shaft? This was in Memphis. Okay, so I can't tell you like the laws there because I don't know the laws there. But so I don't know where they're getting most of their income from. But it's kind of the same, like not to like equate it to this kind of thing, but like police in New Jersey, uh, get paid like a lot of their income comes from actually like parking tickets and like speeding tickets and stuff like that because there's so many people here. So that's why like a lot of people get tickets like that. You know, yeah. So the thing about that is you got to remember is that like at the end of the day these are business and obviously these guys are going to be arrested because it's just a thing of just like this was obviously a hit like it's like for lack of better words this was a hit like these guys something happened they got jealous something but like they obviously were what's it called off to get this guy so tunnel vision yeah so for me, I'm just like, all right. I'm glad that these motherfuckers were arrested, but at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? A lot of cops are protected by that blue wall and shit. So if they do actually get jail time, then that'd be great. But if they don't, then it's gonna be like, okay, now this is gonna turn into something way more serious than it has to be. Yep. I'm editing all this out, by the way, so or I'm getting somebody to edit this shit out. We're called the soulless and the soul. We can be racist here. That's I'm kidding. I'm exactly. We're multiracial, fucker. So they really just wanted to kill this guy. Just okay. Actually, I got a question about that now. Not to like put that aside, but like, so I'm Spanish. All right, I'm Spanish Native American. I have been told that quote before. Go back to your country. Uh, for me, I'm just like, okay, you can make that mistake. I feel like if you say that to a black person, you're why though kind of thing, like like they, that like they you guys are born here naturally. Like you're this like even like before they put in like natives and like Spanish people in like documentation, uh, it was just white and black. So what would be the point of telling that to a black person if it's just like you know what I mean? It's just like you guys were just naturally here. Like what? Why say that to you guys? For me, I understand, but for like black people, I don't get it. But hey, that's just me. Yeah, I'm the only. I'm technically the only one here that shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to say that to. I'm native, so. But yeah. What's it called? Yeah. I mean, I will put this disclaimer out for anybody that's viewing, because of obviously the last few minutes. Uh, we don't hate white people, but we don't hate y'all. But when you point out some of these facts, it's just like, okay, let's lean it back a little bit. You know what I mean? Like just a little bit. Like take two steps back. Just two. except the French. Fuck them. Uh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, nobody likes the French. Not even the French. So I guess I mean it's kind of weird putting mine story that I would like to talk about in this like right after that because what a way to start this. But I all right, all right, go ahead. I mean, we're heading down that road, so might as well. I mean, the best way to respond to that would literally be like, "Okay, boomer." Just like, I mean, it's just a weird thing, you know. Because I feel like don't get it twisted. J.K. Rowling, you know, she wrote Harry Potter. Now I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, you know. What's it called? That will be the thing that gets us canceled. Me saying that. It's just exactly, but like exactly, but like Ravenclaw. That's definitely one of them. I know. I can feel it. You know. No, no one's gonna be mad at that. Hmm. So what's it called? But you know, she did that, and like, I guess it's the thing of just like being like, you know, everyone's got their opinion on something. Whether you're wrong or right, everyone's gonna have their opinion. She came up as an author. She wrote these stories. She got a lot of money from it. Does that mean her opinion is that important though? Like, no, like you know what I mean? It's just like I'm a regular dude. I'm a regular motherfucker. Would my opinion on like say I don't know uh what is it like going green like the whole environmental thing? What does my opinion put into this? Nothing. Like like she, yeah, like this lady, she's probably a great author. I'm not gonna deny that. But at the end of the day, that's what her thing is, you know. And if yeah, exactly. So to me, I don't see why you people would generally care about that opinion overall. Yes, exactly. Yeah. No, bro, on God, I saw another one of those. I saw another one of those. Like there was a news article asking Cardi B what she thinks about the war in Ukraine. Why do I give a fuck about Cardi B's opinion on the war of Ukraine? Exactly. Like if someone told me, "Yo, this is the staff acting general of the United States of America. This is his opinion on the fucking war of Ukraine." I'm gonna give a fuck because I'm just like, all right, I'm all ears. All right, exactly. But if someone tells me, "Yo, this is crackhead Joe from down the block. This is what he thinks about the war in Ukraine." Why do I give a fuck about crackhead Joe? Amen to that. So I was like, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? It's just I feel like people are giving some of these rich people their opinion way too much value than it's actually worth. Now, if you told me, hey, bring it back to like uh, fucking J.K. Rowling. I forgot her name for a second. Now, if you told me, hey, yo, you should care about J.K. Rowling's opinion because she's a I don't know, a master degree, has a master degree in biology, you know, and I'm just like, even then, I'm just like, okay, I still don't see why you particularly want me to care about this one. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that depends on the science they're educated in. If someone said they're a flat earther and they're a geologist, then I'm just like, you wasted your money, dog. Mhm. But if you, yeah, oh no, continue. Yeah, because you, dog, clout is a drug, dog. Oh God. And I know I was just gonna say like, you know, I see a lot of people nowadays like that, and like people underestimate how much people give a fuck about clout. It's honestly astounding to me. Like, because to me, I'm just like I just want to be average Joe. If you know, do my work, get my money. Hang under the radar kind of thing, right? But if someone said like, "Yo, uh, would you want to get rich and famous off sucking off 13 donkeys a day for a year?" I'm gonna say no. Uh, yo, but yes, but I guarantee you, if somebody did that shit, oh, they'll get famous right off the bat. Probably not the way they want to. Yeah, it's not a good kind of famous. The Gawk Gawk 3000. No, hold up. I feel like Kevin Hart right now. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. We're not gonna just slide past what you just said like you didn't say that. Although I will say, uh, I'm just gonna say this right now because we are saying this as opinions from Americans. We are all three of us are Americans. Uh, because I know like culturally, I don't know if it's like full on into culture, but I know in some South American and even Central American areas, like doing like an animal and human sex show is a thing. Like people are getting paid for like fucking like donkeys or dogs or chickens and shit like that, and like they're performers. Yes, yeah. Well, they need to be tenderized. Extra batter. You know. Oh God, the fact that your mic cut out as you're screaming no. What? I thought white people loved mayonnaise. Come on now. I'm just making this worse and worse. Roger's like, no, don't do that. Oh man, whoever said pause, I'm just gonna tell you right now, resume, because we're keeping going with this. Oh my god, but what's it called? But yeah, I mean, like every culture's got their whole thing. No, what's it called? Yeah, because here's the thing: this is a human fact that not many people will tell people or say in schools or anything like that. And there's 2 points in my head where I think human beings as a race are extremely creative. 2 points that we are extremely creative. One, we want to hurt somebody. People can get very creative when they want to hurt you. This is facts. Yes. Yeah, not even bodily harm. It's just like mental, psychological, verbal, all that shit. They get creative as fuck when they want to hurt somebody. Second time, humans are super creative is when we're horny. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of a dude that wanted to smash a chick, or vice versa. where they do such like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. And these are like these I couldn't deny that these are fake because there's it's just too detailed and too extreme for me to be like there's no way that didn't happen. But like when you're super horny, you get creative real fast. Uh-huh. Well, I heard that like there's like people that like specifically buy like high like advanced vibration toothbrushes because for on like the commercial said for thorough cleaning, and I'm just like that is not what they're used for. I can tell you that right now. I don't even have to take a number or like a survey. I can tell you right now that is not what they're used for. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing. I feel like there's still like a certain level of shame when it comes to the whole sex toy purchasing. You know what I mean? No, no. I think we're right there. We're good. We're good right there, honestly. Because I think there should be a level of shame. Listen, let me tell you something. If I see an elementary school one day and I look across the street and there's a sex shop, like a big emporium, I'm gonna be like, yo, like, hold on now. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. I mean, like there are shops out there that like from beforehand, like they're still in business now for obvious reasons, like that sell like porn DVDs kind of thing. You know, they're still in business today because they had rooms in the back where you can just jerk off or do what you want to do. Hmm. Well, that's today. Like back then, like Like back. I'm guessing back in the '90s. By the way, for anybody that's viewing this that is older, yeah, we're all basically Gen Zs. Or so if we make fun of the '90s, as we should, what's it called? Don't get offended. Just understand that we're better than you in every way. Yes, exactly. So with that being said, the tech back then wasn't up to date. You couldn't just view porn wherever you wanted. No, not even that. You'd had Playboy back in the day. Yeah, exactly. People getting off to just pictures. Not and here's the thing. I've seen a few. He was a bit of an asshole, but I've seen a few of these fucking Playboys. It's like, don't get it twisted. Some of these Playboys, like you might see a titty or two. You like pairs. You're not getting much from it. It's just them naked, and I'm just like, I can't. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I I need to see some. Yeah, like I gotta see some fucking. Uh, yeah, like pornography has destroyed this. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. But then again, like I kind of get that because that's their culture kind of thing. Not to say like, oh hey, fuck her, she should go back there. And like, no, no, not to say that. It's more to say like, I understand why they would want that, but obviously that's not gonna happen, kind of thing. Titties for research purposes. Yeah, there is a magazine called Ebony Magazine. That's the good shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. No big deal. No biggie. I guess since we're all sharing where we first found porn, time for the big bomb. Huh? But what's it called? So the way I first discovered porn was I had found my dad's stash. He had a bunch of like cassettes and CDs and shit like that. Now, what's it called? When when I was a kid, I would watch these things, and then like my cousin found me watching these things, but I was so young at the time. I was like 6, 7 years old. I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. I was just confused, and at that age, I was also very in like what's it called, curious about things. I would always be curious about like machinery and or videos and stuff like that. I'd be so curious. So I'm watching this and I'm wondering, what the fuck are they doing? Because I came from a Christian household. No one explained this shit to me. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, and even at that age, again, like at that age, like my body was not like, yo, I'm gonna react because oh now we're horny. I'm 6 or 7 years old. Yeah, no, my hormones were not like even in that wavelength. We were just I was just watching this like, what is going on? Wait, you that's how you use it? Why? I was so confused. And then my cousin caught me watching it, and he was like, what, like 13 at the time? He knew what this was. And he was like, oh, you enjoying it? And I was explaining to him what it is that I was so curious about. And he didn't want to explain it to me. And that's when my sister came in. And then she's like, again, my sister's like a year older than me. So we sit down and we're just like, what is this? And we sit down, we're all watching this shit like it's a fucking family movie. And then my even younger cousin comes in. She's like wondering, why is everyone here? And so as a family, we're all watching porn, just like how it and I was like, how did it get that big? Uh, it's it was like that's how I first discovered it, and we would do that for like a solid month before we all got bored, and then after that it was just like business as usual. We were all like, I was a nerd. I was into like StarCraft and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that as a child. And so I'm like, I was just like, what is happening now? And then like after that month, we all can kind of just forgot about it. A science experiment. Um, exactly. Although I will say, like when I say a month, all right. So my parents are divorced, right? My dad would only have me on the weekends. So when I say a month, I mean it like on like Saturdays, maybe Sunday, we would watch that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because my dad would still work. Yeah, but I mean, like, just so that way when people listen to this, they're not like, what the fuck is he talking about? A whole month every day. But what's it called? But yeah, so we would watch this over those 4 weeks, and then after a while we just got bored. Uh, again, my older cousin, knew exactly what was going on. He would give us like some scientific like explanation on it, but he couldn't even tell us because again, he was a nerd. Like I don't think he had many friends that like would use the slang for that, so he didn't know the of it either. And what's it called? he didn't want to use the actual words because if he finds it like if if our parents at the time heard us saying like, "Oh, it's a penis," we would all get in trouble. Every single one of us would get a beating from my grandma. And so yeah, it was a like now as an adult I can see that like yeah that's pretty weird, but as a kid it's like what's the problem? Granted, I granted if they found us doing that stuff, we would all deserve the beating. Yeah. But yeah, wow, this derailed very quickly from the whole turf situation. I just remembered that was your topic. I guess, Yuji, you got anything else you wanted to add? All right, cool. Mm-hmm. Uh, so I guess my topic is the last one. Uh, and what's it called? So I saw this on the internet, and I wanted to talk about it because Lord knows everyone in this situation needs Jesus. Uh, so what's it called? So there's this girl. I don't remember her name, but she's like a 23 or 26-year old, right? Apparently something was wrong with her head. Something happened. I think she had like cancers and the chemo fucked up her brain, and so she got a condition where she stopped maturing at like the age of 8. So she is now like an old like she is what every lolly out there wants to have basically. And yes, and she had a boyfriend, you know, and when people discovered them, it was just like this guy got put through the fucking ringer. It was just straight on like people were like fucking with this dude, calling him a creep, pedophile, and shit like that. And I'm over here just like, but I mean, she is that age. It's not like he's doing something illegal here. And but I'm over here just like I also heard they broke up and stuff like that because of this whole situation, which is fucked up. Which I'm like, come on now. Yeah. Now I can say this as a yeah, I can say that though as a viewer from afar. You know what I mean? But Shaft, you and me have known each other for years now, right? And if you ever came to a hangout and say, "Hey guys, I want to introduce you to my girl," and I see this child that looks like if I gave her a fucking Hello Kitty backpack and say, "You're off to school, honey," it would fit. Then I'm gonna have to drag it to the side like, what the fuck is going on right now? I have many questions. I don't want all the answers, but I have the questions ready for you. Like for one, yes, for one, how did this start? Because I, I'm I want to know because of the fact that I don't want to picture him as the pedophile, obviously, because he's not. But if he just saw this girl on Tinder and says she looks hot, I I think, sir, you do need to get checked up. Because what do you mean by that? Yeah, yeah, but like, then again, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, how did it start though? Because if it's like the Tinder thing, then I maybe they might have something beyond to something. The internet might be onto something if that's the situation. But I feel like, or even if they were friends before, like yeah. But I've seen how they both look. If he bumped into her, she'd be launched like a soccer ball. So yeah, like because Yuji, I think I want you to describe how you think she looks like. Just no, no. There's nothing you can say to make anything less offensive in this topic right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I apologize to the girl if she is listening to this somehow, some way. I apologize, but you look like a fucking child. Sorry. Uh, uh, so I understand if like they were friends beforehand, and they got feelings for each other, right? But now I'm just like, I think they need to get back together for one reason and one reason alone. I feel bad for the dude because he's gonna struggle getting with any other girl now because he is now gonna be known as the dude that fucked the 8-year old, even though she's not 8. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation, and I'm over here just like, those were only the starts of my questions. To, yeah, I see it. I see it. Don't worry. Yeah, I plead the fifth. Hmm. So the FBI is going to be heading to UG's house anytime soon now. So, what's it called? Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I guess it's also just like depending on like the store and stuff like that. No, like here's the thing: if I go to like a legit like has like all their situation handled liquor store, I will get carded. Obviously, that's what they need to do. If I go to a bodega and I start speaking Spanish, they would sell me every jug imaginable, not giving a fuck if I was 5 years old or 35. So that yes, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on where you go. I would. Yeah, I was gonna say like I'll be curious. Did everyone ever like just stop you and be like, "Now, where are your parents, little girl?" I'm gonna take that silence as a yes. Oh, I meant like as an adult. I can imagine if I was your dad, I would just be like, she feels like she's a big girl now, so you got to give her the regular menu. But just just drive the knife in deeper and twist. I can imagine Eugene's like coming out like very nice and all her makeup and everything like that. He's like, "Oh, who brought the kid?" And you're like, "I'm 47." Yeah, but like I'm guessing that's why you can relate to the girl in that situation, the way you look very young and stuff. Yeah, I feel that for sure, for sure. But like that's why I'm also like I can feel for this dude for sure because yeah. But like I mean, look at the dude. He's a good looking like a good looking dude, and he's just yeah, exactly. But he looks like he's a regular dude, and he's getting this heat literally because he got together with a chick that he liked. But I don't see what that issue is. But then again, if I look at it and like if you sent me this photo right here, right? If you sent me this photo and then you told me, hey, that not no details. What do you think they are? I would have said that's a father with his beautiful child. And And if you told me, oh, they're in a relationship together, I'll be like, he needs to be in prison ASAP, like right now. You know what? Let's not even wait. Just go in, kind of thing. Yes. So, none. Exactly. Like, I feel like that, like, I understand the feedback they're getting. Don't get it twisted. Because I would have that same reaction with no context to the situation. But since I have context, I can understand that the internet's kind of getting like fucking them over right now. Well, fucking them over, you know what I mean? And I'm, I mean, no, I would have told him that, I would have told him that to his face, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, there isn't. So it's all appearance. It's all like the face kind of thing. That's the issue. Other than that, this should have been a perfectly normal-ish relationship, and you know it shouldn't have gone by the wayside. So, you know, I feel bad for them, but I can understand both sides. to this to a certain degree. You know what I mean? So exactly. All right. So that's it on what I have to say about that. Um, okay, we're gonna hold that till the next podcast because it is now an hour into this podcast, and yes. So we'll be giving our opinion on that and some other things we set up for the next podcast. Uh, so that should be it. This is completion of episode 1 of the Soulless and the Souled. We've told you all of our, we all told you our races. Figure out the name. So I am Gemini, and we would like to give you all a good old see you later.